Okay. Transmission 101. Well, maybe not quite 101. This is the coast clutch. Now, if you look in here real close, I know I promised I wasn't going to use the iPhone, but this one was just too immediate needing to show you. If you see here, that's not supposed to be that way. That's half a snap ring. Let me get back to regular zoom. Here's the other half of the snap ring. I did manage to find both halves. So, that being that way, so the spring is rattling around a little bit in there. This is the return spring for the coast clutch. It's got a nice spring set. It's got some funky looking, looks like almost like burn marks on it. And then, oh, you got a good one right there. See that shiny spot? Quite a few of the springs have been rubbing on something. Even look, there's another one. But so that part's probably kind of toast. I've already partially released the snap ring, so you're not going to see all the fun. They're actually not too bad. You get a screwdriver behind them, you push them in and lift, and then you can just pull them out by hand. So we'll set that over there. And this right here is the, well, that is the clutch. One-way clutch, or well, it's not really a clutch. It's a one-way. Yeah, I guess clutch is a good name for it. So I'm going to pull it out. Take both hands to do that. So I don't know how much of that you saw, but it only turns one direction. You can hear it click. I think it's basically it's a spread clutch, is what it is. It's what they used to call them. But you know, it goes so far. It goes only one direction. It is marked on the top here, someplace top side. Yeah, I think it's right about there. And no, the phone's not going to be nice and cooperate and focus in on it. Anyway, the book says those do not get cleaned with anything with water. No water-based chemicals to clean that. So now we're down to the actual clutches, which, in my untrained eye, and it helps to have a new clutch to look at to see what they're supposed to look like. To me, really, that doesn't look bad. That doesn't look burned. It doesn't smell burned. And the color, to me, there we go. There you get some really good light on it. See? Doesn't look, to me, bad. It does not smell burned. And I pull out the steels. The steels, however, are kind of polished. You can see them where they've got their shiny marks from dragging, it looks like, when they shouldn't have been. This one side's really bad. Another clutch. And another steel. It's kind of fun getting these out one-handed. It's a lot easier with them two hands. So, another clutch. And the final steel. I think I put this one upside down. Yeah, that one went upside down. Oh well, no big. Down right here, this is the piston. Now, when I went to pull the piston out, I couldn't really get a good hold of it. So I was just going to turn it over and kind of give it a shake. And that happened when I turned it over. Did you see that? The sun gear, that's the piston. See, it's got rubber there and rubber on the inside. But that's supposed to be stuck in there. Not supposed to do that. It's supposed to stay put. Bad child, stay. But the way this works, this inside, this right here, rides on this part right here. That's part of its bore. So it goes down, and that's how it's supposed to be. Puts pressure on the clutches that way. If the shell was still welded to it, it would of course seal there, and it would also seal on I believe it is, there's the snap ring groove right there. Well, got my fingernail on the snap ring groove. I believe it seals on that surface right there. And of course with that, here's the snap ring groove right there again. See my finger? So it rides in that area right there. But with that, a part like that, of course, it has no place really to seal, because the minute it separates from here, all the pressure goes blowing out, and nothing happens. So I just out of curiosity today stopped at Ford and said, "Hey Ford, how much for this piece?" You are not gonna believe how much they quoted me for that. I'm gonna round it off just to make it easier on everybody's mentality. $750, because they don't sell the shell and the sun gear by themselves. You have to buy a complete coast clutch assembly, which I believe it also includes the overdrive clutch. So get a new one-way spread clutch, new spring, new snap rings, no broken snap ring. You know, broken snap rings. That is a, oh, let's see, $2,600 snap ring, 27, 28, somewhere around there. Well, you know, by the time, what did I say? No, I get the numbers wrong. Anyway, if you got to pay someone to do it, and you pay full price for the transmission from Ford, about a $5,500 snap ring. So, anyway, have fun. Bye. Talk to you later.